All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm here with my guy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the multi-time flag football champion, my guy, Daniel. What's going on?
What's up, man? Oh, Lord. Hey, one step closer. What, 1 week closer?
Man, I
You
mean, if
got
you
we
like
got less than a
preseason,
month. Less than a month. I mean, preseason used to be cool back in the day because now you used to be able to see all like the draft picks actually play, but
yeah,
now it's just really just to see who's gonna be at the end of the roster and shit like that.
boy.
I just watch it because I miss football so much.
Well,
But
who you telling?
no, I mean it did get you a good I like watching the Chiefs though, only because, I like watching the um, you know, backups to see like if somebody get hurt, is this backup actually pretty good? Can he hold his own and things like that?
Yeah,
Basically,
who's
because that's
really
my
sitting
Chiefs
there?
team.
Yep.
I ain't do that. I don't do that with all 32s though.
Man, I'm not watching all 32
But
pre. I'm not watching the fifth string left tackle. No.
no, not if he played for like the fucking
For the
Panthers. What I
Panthers,
need to
yeah.
watch. I'm not watching this game all the way to the fourth quarter. Like nobody in will be, you know, in the
Exactly.
league in no time soon. Well, I mean in the league, but like up there.
It's
So,
funny
but
watching people hype up like the Bears when they was hyping up Johnson, whatever his name was, Kalen
oh,
Johnson,
Jalen
whatever.
Jalen Johnson.
No, not the corner for the Bears, the wide receiver dude in the preseason
Oh
that was
yeah, the
snagging
dude who
shit.
had like the dude who had like 2 touchdowns in the first half or some
He
shit
had
like
like
that. Yeah.
three Mosses on, on
Yeah,
everybody.
and also Cal
Uh,
Rippin was his quarterback that day too. It's just
True.
like what?
It
I
was it
mean,
was it was nasty. It was a nasty game. It
it
was
was not. He was
17-21
getting
at halftime. It wasn't no defense going on.
nah. It was. Motherfucker was just getting. I was watching. I'm like,
Mm,
why is this the first half so crazy?
that
Like,
shit was a 7-on-7 drill, man. We was recording during the last one. That's okay, yeah.
yeah,
That was last week.
dude,
Damn.
dude started snatching. I'm just like, yeah, y'all out here tripping.
And it's crazy because people was talking about it. They talking about him on ESPN and all this. It's like he not gonna get no tick.
I said, dude,
He
right?
not
That's what
getting
I was thinking.
no tick
I'm like, it's
whatsoever.
glad they got a good number five. They know that's on
Yeah, the
they roster,
six
but it's just like, do you not know DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, like they got
man.
DeAndre Swift at
Don't forget a
running
doomsday.
back, yeah, Dunze. So it's just like, dude, like not gonna get
None
like
whatsoever.
he's gonna have a 25 targets this
No,
year.
you know
Like
what?
stop.
He will. He gonna get snaps. It's gonna be as a gunner on
Yeah,
special
right.
on
I'm
punt
talking about
returns.
as receiver. Like when you go Dev's
Oh
breakdown,
no no
play
no no
breakdowns, how many targets he get this year? It's gonna be like
none.
25.
It ain't gonna
I
be
think
25.
I
It's
think
gonna
he
be
might
like
get a few
a
targets.
handful.
Like, it's always those random red zone targets that you got. Like, it's just like, why does he
Yeah,
always get the targets in the red zone? Like,
it was like Jody Fortson.
right. Just
It's
like,
like, bro, you
dude,
don't
he got
play
about
at
25
all.
targets a game.
Yeah, you don't
I
play
mean,
at all
a
till we
year.
get to the 20. Then all of a sudden, here come Jody Fortson. Like, what the
He got
fuck?
a whole package for him.
Mm-hmm. Call like two touchdowns. I'm still sick. I bet on Jody Fortson every week.
To
Well,
score?
whatever, yeah, like whatever that was, that maybe last year or 2 years ago, whatever it was.
Nah, bro.
That
You
shit
did.
hurt, bro.
You
Every
was really
week,
just trying to get some bread.
bro. Because the first week it hit, he caught the first touchdown of the year, and I was like, I'm just Jody
If you're really
Fortson
trying to
for
get
like
some
six
bread,
straight weeks.
you should have been Jody Forson first touchdown score. Then you really would have got some bread.
Man, you know what's sick? The sick gamblers are the people betting on these preseason games. Go
Yeah.
home to your family. Go
Why
home
would you do
and be
that?
with your
What's
family,
what's
man.
the chance of you actually hitting on the shit that
I
you
don't
what
know.
Drake what was Drake made over under 25 yards? You would have even
Yeah,
lost if you put the over on it because it
three
was under
completions.
25.
Yeah, whatever it is.
It's just
Like, come
like
on, bro. You
like
can't
dude
do
got
that.
19 yards. I'm not gonna bet on that shit.
I
Like
seen somebody betting on the score. Like, it was like both teams to score two touchdowns, which hit in that last one, but it was still like, you a sick man. What Kendrick said, you a sick man with sick thoughts. You betting on
No, really
preseason
though,
over
like,
unders.
cause you ain't really been waiting to bet that
It
long
ain't
to be
that
like, yeah,
serious,
it
bro.
ain't.
It
I'm not
can't be.
betting.
I'm not trying to lose my money already on preseason. Like,
Right, this preseason just gives me it just gives me the freedom to watch football and not be stressed
yeah.
because I did bet.
And I have to feel nothing about it. You can just be like, oh, look,
Because
dude,
week one, I'm gonna have about 10 bets out there, and
it's
I'm be
gonna be
like,
serious.
I'm gonna be like, this shit, because I already know, I already got something planned. I got my future bets getting ready. Like,
Mm-hmm. obviously for people listening, we don't got no rundown. So that's why
Yeah.
this intro was just us shooting the shit. So I mean, there's not really a lot of pressing shit. It's just been the same shit for 2, 3 weeks. We can rehash a bunch of shit. You want to talk about Brandon Aiyuk? Brandon Aiyuk been getting talked about for 4 straight months now. He gonna get
We've been
traded. They don't pay black people on the 49ers.
hey,
I don't know if you
but
noticed that or not, but
but uh you know what's crazy? Let's we're talking about rehashing.
mhm.
If I'm not mistaken, when we had this conversation a
Uh-oh.
long time
It's
ago
about Brandon
about
Aiyuk.
Brandon Aiyuk, and
Well,
you did what receiver, and it don't look like his market is too heavy right now. So it kind of looked like I was on to
no,
something
wait a
back
minute.
then.
It's kind of because he can kind of dictate where he wants to go because his contract is up.
But the
So
thing about it,
teams aren't trading
if
for
somebody
him.
hit him, if somebody hit him up and was like, "We'll pay, we'll give," if had a package and the money to do it, I'm sure he would probably pick no contenders is on this team. Let's put it like this: no contenders right now are set to do anything for Brandon Aiyuk.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any
Like
contender.
how
What
Tyreek
contender
when
needs a wide
Tyreek was
receiver?
when we told Tyreek that he went and found the
The
Dolphins real
Dolphins
quick.
wasn't a contender at the time, though. They was barely
But
making
they
the
made
playoffs.
Tyreek Hill made him one. What team? So you think if he went to the Steelers, they would make him contenders?
No, because
Like
I
a
think
team that's
Justin
like
Fields
one
and
receiver,
Russell Wilson are trash.
right?
So no,
I'm talking teams that literally are like, dang, if they had this guy, they definitely contenders.
well,
What
see,
team
there's none of those. There's none of those teams that need a receiver. That's what I was saying. Like there is no
that
like
are
on
up
the
there at
verge
least?
team that's like half in,
Exactly.
half out on the playoffs that need a receiver. Like it's just
And
bad luck.
then all those receivers that you said, would you rather have him or Ayuk? Was those Verge teams? And there, you remember because it was a lot of those Verge teams. The
Well, hold on,
receivers
wait,
that
wait, wait,
you gave me that,
because CD Lamb ain't getting paid either. So
yeah. But we talk. CD Lamb
T
probably get
Higgins ain't
paid.
getting paid either. Jamar Chase ain't getting paid right now either.
Well, let's put it like this.
So it's not just that. It ain't just
Well,
Brandon
we
Ayuk.
talking about three organizations. When have the Bengals been known to pay receivers like that?
When have the Bengals been known to pay
E-
anybody? They didn't even want to pay Joe
exactly.
Burrow. Like,
And then the 49ers is in
well,
it, and then
dang.
it's not in the same situation as the what's that? The Cowboys.
What black people have the 49ers paid?
Mm.
I didn't want to. I was, bro. I thought about it, and then I sat there and was like, wait, 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 wait.
So is this the time when we pay when we claim cat?
Now, yeah.
Right, so he was like, what you mean, cat?
Like they going through it with Debo, they going through it with
Patrick
Aiyuk.
Willis, right?
When Patrick Willis was 10 years ago.
He had he just retired. That's probably why I feel like it's been like he's
When did
just
Patrick Willis retire? Hold on. I got to
when
see.
did I feel like he retired
That man
within the
retired
last
in
two.
2015. Stop
Oh
it.
damn, bro! I really I feel like that nigga been in the league for a
He been out the
minute.
league for 10 years. But no, I'm just playing around. They pay
How
black
old am
people
I?
though.
Literally,
Oh
like, you
yeah,
start
he
thinking like,
old.
how old am like Patrick Willis has really been out the league that long?
Mm-hmm. It's
But
been 10 years. That was crazy.
time really do be flying. All
They
right,
do.
well, I can't say him no more. I guess Cap. Cap was about 10 years though. If you say that too, right? Because that
Yeah.
was back when I was in college.
Yeah. They
12,
paid
13.
they gave Debo an extension. Does that count?
Yeah, but he had to hold out to get it. Oh,
Yeah.
the right tackle, Trent Williams.
Trent Williams.
He held out now, but then they pay him to get him from Washington when he first held out.
Uh trying to see. Yeah, wait, ain't he is he hurt or is
He's
he holding out right now?
he's holding out
See?
because, but they paid him initially. Remember,
They
because he held out
paid
against.
Christian McCaffrey early.
But I'm saying they paid Trent Williams in order to sign. Remember, they gave him
Mm,
a fat contract when he
yeah, his
first signed to
contract was
them,
crazy.
and obviously they paid. But Christian McCaffrey, dude, like if he went to the right team coming out the draft, I really feel like his career probably would have been different.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, like dude, really feel like he could have balled anywhere. Like, and it's just like the Panthers
Hold
really
on.
wasted 5 years of his career,
What
even
if
though he was getting
Oh
off.
yeah, they definitely wasted so much time with him trying
Like
to Baker
that's
and Sam
crazy.
Darnold and all that
And
shit.
and who early years
Uh,
old Cam.
Yeah, true. Washed up Cam. That's fucked up.
They should have traded him a long time ago, but they still got shit for him. So,
Well, I'm so
but yeah, what
confused.
were you
Trent
looking at?
Williams signed a 6-year deal in 2021. So that's another thing that's weird to me is a
He's
lot
trying to
like,
get more money.
yeah,
Oh,
but
because the market went up,
yeah,
and
but the
he's still the
problem
best
is y'all
tackle.
fucked up. They fucked Christian McCaffrey contract wasn't up when y'all re-upped Christian McCaffrey.
Right? They just gave it to him.
He had 2 years left on his deal. So you can't turn around and look at all the black people and go, well, just keep playing and
But
we'll
the
pay you
reason,
when
but
it's time.
the only reason why he want more security because he's 36.
True.
So he's like, oh, I'm still one of the best tackles in the league at 36. Let me get my money now since the market's up before, my last year's is coming.
But this is the same
So,
thing with the
but
quarterbacks. How we can't everybody can't just get paid the most money. Like
but
we
what they
there's
need to do, well, if he signed a 6 year contract in 2021, that means he got what, like 2 years
we got
left?
2 years left. Yeah.
Well, I understand why don't they sign him to like a 2 year extension and put most of the money up front, and then they have money and save cap just like that or something like.
I don't know.
It's something they could do with him, but it's just like, well, how
But
much
you
do you
can't
want? What's
keep
the
doing with
market for tackles
everybody.
now?
And this is what
What's the
we
market for tackles now though? It's like 30 million, ain't it?
no, it's
It's
like
about a receiver type market.
26 or something. It ain't that high.
Okay, so that's
It's
basically
like
like
but half
one B.
guaranteed. That's what he probably worried about.
But the thing about it, 26 is still damn near receiver level, as in
Yeah,
like some receivers will take. Waddle just took 28, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah. So we talking about this shit's out of hand. When you start thinking about all, tackles is making 28 a year, like damn.
I'm saying this shit is it's getting crazy. We're
I
getting out
mean,
of pocket.
and
And
then
everybody want to get paid 3 years before their contract is up. No,
they did
no.
make a good point too on first thing first. I bet they was like, man, I bet all the tight ends is mad at Travis Kelce. Like,
Oh
dang,
yeah.
bro, can you reset the market for us?
No.
Like, because he keep taking less money.
Go
Like,
get it how you
nah,
gotta get it, man.
ain't
18
nobody gonna
million or
pay.
whatever, 15 million, whatever he makes. George Kittle getting paid
Uh,
12.
exactly.
So that's about right. I'm trying to figure out.
It's still people out here that think George Kittle a better tight end than Travis Kelce.
Yeah. Oh, he can block. Okay.
We just broke that whole thing down. We
He can
broke it down with Gronk and Travis Kelce.
yeah. He
I think
can
the numbers will probably be even closer with Kittle and Travis Kelce that people don't even realize.
yeah. Let me see.
Only be
Bro, look at this. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull it up by average. So Debo contract up next year. Trent Williams contract. See, and that's what
up next year.
no, 2026. Hargrave 2026. Fred Warner 2026. George Kittle next year. Travis Ward this year. Leonard
Oh, so they
Floyd
about to
this
be in
year. Malik
so they about
Collins
to be
this
in
year.
rebuilding basically.
Greenlaw this year. Juwan Jennings next year. Devondre Campbell this year. Juszczyk is next year.
They better get the
Yeah.
trade on the trading block and
Who
get
y'all
some
gonna
pieces for
keep?
some of these people. They're
The
not gonna be
crazy
able to keep nobody.
nobody. That's what I think. It's like, okay, like who are we gonna pay? Well, you fucked up when you paid Christian McCaffrey 20 million a year with
Wait,
2 years left on his
who
contract.
who the hell basically so if you so basically they whole team could damn near hold out if they want a new contracts.
Yeah.
It sound like because if they shit up this year, they could be like Fred Warner could have easily been like, I want a new contract.
So
Like what
the only people that have a contract past next year are Nick Bosa, Christian McCaffrey, and Juwan Jennings is
no, you already said
2026. That's it. And the rookies. That's it.
and they about to sign Brock and they gonna sign Brock Purdy for all them.
You have to. And that's probably why they're not gonna pay nobody, because they're gonna pay Brock Purdy
Give him
$56 million a year.
the stupidest decision.
And we've been through that a bunch of times. It's like, but
If Daniel
that's what
Jones
I
is
was
getting
saying back
45, he
then.
should get
And you didn't believe me, but look at the market at now. It's 55. Now they're gonna pay him 50 plus million. He's not getting under 50 million.
he should just get 50 if that's the case.
It's crazy. Like I understand the cap went up, but like, damn, it's getting weird. It's just like the NBA. Like, I understand that there's ways to work the cap and all this, but At what point do we look up and go, we can only afford one good player? We can only afford three good play. We can only afford three Pro Bowl level players on an NFL team with 22 positions, and we can only afford to keep 4 or 5 at a time. That's
Yeah, but who
sick.
the hell? But who the hell is in a side of business that does the contracts? Because why the hell would you have all of those people up at the same time? Or you should have caught some of those early back in the day when you seen the market going. Because you got people a part of your organization that just sit there
Do
and
that.
watch the market
That's
and
their
do
whole
that.
job. They make
It's
six,
just like,
seven figures just to
oh,
sit and
it
do
look
that.
like.
Yeah.
And be like, look, oh look, it's 10 to 12 good receivers on the market right now. Ooh, we need to
Mm-hmm.
probably sign ours before this guy get his contract because we know once he get it, he's setting the market.
Yeah.
Like,
And
like so we did.
you notice the Chiefs about March, April every year, right before the draft. Hey,
They
we trading our guy, whoever we not giving a contract to, you getting traded right before the draft. Give us some draft picks. We're gonna draft some young dudes and we're gonna work it out from there.
or if people don't realize, we after we sign them early to like we just gave Harrison Butker like we signed him
Mm-hmm.
like after the draft going into that next year, so then we'll be good.
Yeah.
Like
That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to let this shit or like Dak, where it's like, all right, we just go every single time you up for a new
we're
contract,
gonna wait.
we're gonna wait till you about damn near about to hit the market and then just give you the most money possible. That's stupid. But this
It's
is
just
how it
like
is,
because but
man.
the thing about it is these players don't even give a shit about they and if they want to set the market, hit it first. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if that's the only thing they don't care about how long they have the market. They just want to be. If I was at one point the highest paid person, X, Y, and Z. That's what, something to brag about. I don't know why, but I guarantee that's what it is. It's a like a they think it's like I'm the best player because I make the most money, but
Mm-hmm.
outside looking in, even probably inside looking in, that's not the case. Look, and then Patrick Mahomes is the one to prove it. He makes $45 million a year. Like even though cash in hand, he still makes the most, but
That shit is
averagely
sick.
annually is $45 million a year, which is 5 million. Well, the same as Daniel Jones, or 5 million more than Daniel Jones,
Yeah,
because
just
Daniel Jones
barely.
making 40.
Just barely more. And then we about to like, but that's what I'm like. The contracts, I don't understand how this is supposed to keep working this way. I guess what
And
happens is you just cut old anybody over like
so,
28 and keep drafting or trade
so
everybody once they hit 28, 29.
okay. Question to you
Drafting them.
though.
Mm-hmm.
So for Brock Purdy and who he is right now, and seeing the trajectory where the 49ers could go if they kept Aiyuk and had some money. Do you, as Brock Purdy, you 7th round draft pick, only making little under $1 million a year? Do you try to get 55 million and
Yes.
be like, I want to get it, or do you be like, I'm okay with 40 so I can have a good 45 so I can have a good team around me and continue what I'm doing? Because
Uh
if he left 10 million on the table, they could re-sign some of these people, or 15 on. Come on, dude, like
it
he's
depends.
young, he can get another contract if he
Where do I
signs a
live? Do
short.
I live in San Francisco?
I mean, you Brock Purdy. I mean,
Then
regardless if
yeah,
you live
I
in
want
San
my money.
Francisco,
I
if you
want
get
all the money I can
35
get.
million a year, 35 million a year, you still be able to
No.
live in San Francisco. Like
Mm-mm.
you'll be okay. Like,
No, I
but
need
okay,
all of
so
it.
at some point, money is more value than winning.
It depends on how
Because
you
if
look at
that's
it.
the because I don't care where I'm living at. Like that's just me as a person and things like that. I think I should be able to live anywhere off $35 million a year in America. Like I want to win because that's what builds legacy at the end of the day. Money, motherfuckers ain't gonna remember
Hey,
you
you
about
gotta
money if you're trying to be great. Like
just
I
remember
don't.
the tax in California is like
I
you're
get
gonna
the
get taxed
tax.
50%.
Right. I'm
So you ain't even making
okay.
35, it's 17.
$17 million is
Niggas on your
okay.
team got $17 million worth of cars.
Right. Okay.
They
So
contract 150 million. You gonna sign for whatever 120.
so I'm just taking. So I guess we just taking 55 million, and
52.
I'm gonna
His
watch.
market value right now, I'm looking on there, is 52 million. That's where I was like,
Okay.
he might not get 55, but he's not getting less than
So he's
50.
getting 52
50 would be a
million.
discount probably. That's like, here, I'm gonna show love and take a little haircut just to
Yeah.
Just trim me up a little bit.
Right, I just want to line up.
Yeah,
Like it's
that's
just
it.
like,
Don't fade my shit.
but
Just line me up and let
man,
me get
that's
out of
the
here.
that's the I don't know. I never really understood all that. Like I just don't know people. I mean, I get it how you get it, but people come out, these athletes come out and be like, I want to be great, X, Y, and Z. Well, half of being great is sacrificing something. If you want to be great in the NFL, people only gonna remember you by winning and Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna remember nobody by money. So if you really
Nope.
want to be great, you better go ahead take a cut, and then you better be around some great talent. Like
Yeah. I guess it's really
it's
just like how you finesse it. You got to finesse your
oh, good
contract a
hold.
specific way. Look at Pat, 10-year contract, 500 million. At the time was like, whoa, like what
Wow.
the fuck
Yeah.
was that? He gonna get paid 50 million a year. That's crazy. And now you look up, you like Tua Brock about to make 50 million a year. And what are we putting Brock at? Top top half at least,
Right.
top 12, 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. It's like, okay. So an average quarterback right now makes max money. It's the same thing. In the NBA, that's why I brought up the NBA shit. It's like Laurie
Right.
Markkinen just got maxed out. Is Laurie Markkinen a max player?
No.
Is that what we
I've
doing
seen
now?
something about his name. Who maxed him out? Did he stay with the
The Jazz.
the Jet? He stayed with him. I thought
Mm-hmm.
he was on a trading block. That's why I didn't know who
He
did it.
was, but I don't know how to. I mean, they was talking about the Warriors were trying to trade for him and all this shit, but it didn't work
Oh,
out.
quick segue since you brought
Mhm.
that up. Sorry, people listening or is going to listen, but I had to bring it up since we was talking basketball. I guess we can shout out USA team today
Oh
because
yeah,
they want to play for real in the fourth quarter.
that shit
I
was
was watching the
hilarious.
game too. I'm just like, oh,
I
so
only
we just
seen the
gonna let
last
them
like
shoot like this?
4 minutes. That was it.
I I watched from second quarter all the way through, and I'm just like, all right, now, yeah. All of a sudden, they just want to, okay, good, on
Turn it
ball
on.
defense, and it's like, turn it on, let's go. And what's crazy is it ain't like it was a turn on, as in like they just went crazy. It was like Serbia had so many chances to just close it out, and they just
They just couldn't
kept
do it.
kept letting the Team USA trinkle back in, and then Team
Mm-hmm.
USA would do something stupid like two turnovers, and then Serbia would get back up, but then they'll trinkle back in, and all of a
Yep.
sudden Team USA up five. You like, what the fuck just
What just
happened?
happened?
like,
I mean, you got Steph,
like,
KD, LeBron. Like it's they too stacked. You
but it was
can't stop
really,
everybody.
to be
Somebody
honest,
gonna do something.
MB had like eight straight. He
Um,
was low
but,
key putting it on Joker though.
but
I ain't even
Embiid
gonna
is
hold you,
just
boy.
his
I ain't gonna
defense is so
Embiid,
bad.
uh, LeBron. It was Embiid, LeBron, KD, and Steph. That was the four people
Mm-hmm.
who were just like,
All right, all right, time to go.
LeBron. It's like once you put them four people, it's just like they was eating. Just like Ant was doing young shit.
Man,
Booker
Steph
was in
had
there. He was playing hard.
36.
Yeah,
That's
Steph.
crazy. 36 is about the
At
record
one
is
point, he had
37.
half the. At one point, he had half the points. If they was down like 40-52, and he had 20 of them.
What the fuck, bro? It's so weird. I heard somebody was saying that Kevin Durant has like cemented his legacy with the Olympics. And I'm just like, who's
What
who?
legacy?
That's what I
What's
was
his
thinking. Like,
what
what do you
have we
mean?
ever really decided what his legacy is?
No.
Like, well, like nobody really talks about like where he actually stands in his NBA career. Like once he retires, like what are we? He's like one of the least talk about supposedly great players that
Mm-hmm.
I've ever seen in the area. It's just like what are we doing? Like where is he actually
Damn.
at?
I
They
totally
always
forgot. Who was I comparing him to? Fuck. I wish I could remember.
shit.
Because we just
Mm-mm.
did this not that long ago, and it was kind of sad looking at KD's career versus somebody else. Fuck, I wish I could
Was
remember.
this? It wasn't Scotty, was it?
Nah, it wasn't Scottie Pippen. It was somebody else. I just can't remember. Damn, but we just did it, and it was like it's not good. It's not great when you start looking at it. Like when you
Was it KG?
it was KG. Yeah,
Yeah, I was saying somebody did KG. Yeah, it's
it was
like
Kevin Garnett, and he was
he
like,
just
I
got
would
more
much
ring. He
rather
just got
be.
two more.
Yeah, I would much rather be Kevin Garnett because like, what would you rather have? The last 5, 6 years of your career, you just don't do nothing, or the first 5, 6 years of your career, you don't do anything. It's like I'd rather be the young guy who can't get it done than
Right.
than an old legend who just hanging around and we just like, yep, Kevin Durant's really good and he doesn't do anything. That sucks. Like that's no.
Yeah, because even when KG was young, he just wasn't on like a good
His team
KD when
sucked.
he was
Yeah,
young, he had a good team.
amazing team.
Like he's always had good teams.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's one thing we can say about KD. It's like it's when you go back and think about it for everybody who want to protect KD, it's okay, but go back and really look at all his teams from
Stacked.
2012 to now. You're gonna be like,
Every single team
who he
stacked.
play with?
And for
Like, and
five,
then if
6 straight years,
and
he's
then
lost in the
actually
first or second round.
right, and then actually watching them play, especially that OKC team. I seen them live in Minnesota when they had Harden, Westbrook, KD, Ibaka. Like them dudes really were raw. Like they
Mm-hmm.
was just young, obviously,
But
but
it's tough because
so
even back then, I used to wonder why does Kevin Durant just go stand in the corner so often? Even back then, I was wondering like KD is this big, explosive, like monster player, and that's how we look at him. Like he can do everything. He can go off the dribble. He can catch and shoot. He can play defense. He can pass. Da da da. But then when you watch the games, you just watch KD just run up the court, go sit in the corner, run up the court, go sit on the elbow, and just kind of watch. Versus Jokic, LeBron, Anthony Edwards, Curry, where it's just
yeah, he's
constantly
like
constant pressure on the other team. Like I'm
and
the
and
man.
and it's crazy because we always be like LeBron don't have that killer instinct,
Yeah,
but we call KD a scorer. But when you watch him play, it's really just like not a
very
killer instinct.
no,
It's more just like
very passive.
I know I can score, so I'm just scoring. But I'm not doing this to like you never really seen him take over games. Like
I think
I don't know, it's
everybody
kind of
it's the
weird,
one game. It's that Dallas game where he had 51 and he hit the buzzer beater.
right?
And it's like that is the Kevin Durant, like what
But
people
even when
want
he
him to
has
be.
50, but even when he has 51, it don't seem like because bro, when I saw OKC live, Kevin Durant had 44, and it
Mm-hmm.
didn't seem
It
like
didn't feel like it.
44
It's
until
always
I didn't
like
even
that.
know he had 44 until I went home,
You was like,
turned on
whoa.
Sports Center, and it was like KD with 44. I said, I mean, I knew he was getting going crazy, but when did he drop 44? Like
Exactly.
I
And you
was
go
like,
back and it's like, oh, he had 6 threes that was just catch and shoot. He went
yeah,
six for six on threes, and you just didn't notice.
yeah.
It's fucked
I
up.
wasn't really looking up to the jumbotron like that either. And I was walking around the stadium a lot, so
Yeah.
I
But
must have missed one. But it's just like,
in the Olympics, it's like the opposite. That's the funny part right now. KD's whole who he is, his whole persona is like reversed, where it's like, okay, now he's not doing anything but scoring impactful buckets that stand out in the Olympics. Like every time he comes off the bench, it's just bucket, bucket. Here in this game, like it was the from what I've seen, he hit that mid range, he hit that little
yeah, the
midi
mid range was
to
the
save the
mid range.
game.
So his shots, him and Embiid, that's what him and Embiid and LeBron and Curry all had like clutch layups, steals,
Mm-hmm.
threes, and things like that. So yeah, I mean he was, but it's just still just like
Is Kevin Durant the best, most disappointing player? Does that make sense?
no, it makes sense. I get what you're saying. Like
Like
coulda
he's the
could
best
have did more.
disappointing player we've
Could have
ever
did.
seen.
It's like you did good, but you could have did better.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to escape the feeling that like you could have done more. But then we do that to LeBron. We're like, LeBron could have done more. What could LeBron have done?
I'm
Won ten
when I guess
championships.
when yeah right
That's what
right
we wanted
win
him to do.
10.
But Kevin Durant could just go to the Warriors, win two, and we're like, Kevin Durant is one of the greatest players of all time. But LeBron, he's not Michael Jordan. It's like, well, come on, man. But KD just get the slot. That's just how it
That's
works.
why I said he's the least talked about greatest player that we ever like. We never really asked anybody like everybody just be like KD Cole, bro, and be like, but where do you have him ranked like
Yeah,
historically?
it's
You know,
tough.
he Cole, but then nobody really can give you a clear answer. Is he
Mm.
20, 25, 15, 10? But
Yeah,
boy,
where you put
he
it?
a
Yeah.
bucket. Like, okay, so
Like,
where is
okay,
he
but
at?
where is
It's a
that? What does
lot
that
of
mean?
buckets.
Is he top
Like,
10?
because
It's
I
weird.
honestly,
I can't say top 10. Like he's not
no,
top 10.
he's not top 10.
But it
No.
feels like he should be top 10. But then when you
Why? Because he
watch him
got
play,
two.
you like, uh,
So, but top 10, like, so who are we really knocking out for top 10 though? Like, that's where we gets like the top five is
yeah.
damn near solidified.
Because we can do a quick one and not in no order, but let's just try to get to 10, right? I feel like you can get to 10 pretty easily because you can go Bron, Jordan,
LeBron, Jordan,
Magic Bird.
Right.
Kareem,
Right. And
Kobe,
there you go.
Shaq. That's 7.
At 7.
Now we getting into.
Now we get now.
I
Oh, there's
can't
only
put
six.
KD 7. That's not happening.
No, no.
Oh, let's go see. Where was he at on the NBA on the top 75? That's what I want to know.
We only can name 7 people. This is why we don't talk about basketball a
Yeah,
lot,
exactly.
people. We only can name 7 people that have
7
ever
of the
been
greatest
great.
players of all time.
Just like who else do you have? Those
It's
people
so
right
many
there.
people, and we just like we got to 7, then it was like, all right,
But we know but we do know KD ain't in there.
all right, let's see. What did they have? Because I mean, Steph is going over
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm
KD.
putting
So
Steph
where's
over
Steph at?
KD.
Is Steph in that top 10?
I don't think. I think he should actually Steph.
See, probably right.
Probably. Yeah, because they call him he's in argument for the best point guard of all time, right? Him and Magic. So
Yeah.
so you got to put him in the top 10.
So
I
let's
feel like
see.
the top 2 of
LeBron,
every position should be in the top 10. Like
Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain. You got to put them in there. So that's 9.
right.
Tim Duncan,
That's 10 if we put Steph in there. Steph, Bill Russell.
Tim Duncan, Oscar Robertson, Kevin Durant, and Hakeem Olajuwon. He was ranked 12 in the top 75, like the 75 anniversary shit.
He don't get
I
talked about like a top 15 player though.
don't think Kevin Durant's not better than Hakeem Olajuwon.
But he don't
Is
get
he? But
talked about
he
like
is though. That's the
well, I
fuck.
mean,
Like, okay,
but
hold
that's what I'm
on.
saying. It's
We got to
weird
make
though
a new
because
category for
but
Kevin
we
Durant.
don't. But how do we do this though? How do we scrutinize? Because where was Curry ranked in that top 75?
Lower than that because I ain't even seen him
So
yet.
okay, so we live in a world where they had probably had LeBron at 2,
You're right. Yes, yes,
huh?
yeah.
They had LeBron at 2, which means they had KD at 12. So we live in a world where we could also be playing with the 12th best player in NBA history, and he
Mhm.
doesn't get talked about as bad as
Number 2, yeah,
yeah.
yep. It's
What
fucked
are
up.
we
How
doing?
is Curry lower than Kevin Durant?
Where's Curry at?
Curry's 16.
With 5 rings? No,
It's
four
just 4,
rings.
yeah.
And he
Damn, I
won
guess
one without KD.
that's crazy. He only
That
won
last ring should have
one.
put that
Think
last
about
ring
that.
should have put him top 50. But they not gonna put Curry over Akeem. That's what it is.
True, but why? But it's like Akeem. When I said it
Wait,
out
who's
loud, it was
you said
wrong.
LeBron? Well, you
You want to
said
hear it?
so.
I'll
You
give you the
said
top.
KD was 12. Who was
Here's
13,
I'll give it
14?
to you in order. I'll give it to you in order. At 1, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kareem, Magic, Wilt, Bill Russell, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan 8, Oscar Robertson 9, Kobe at 10, Shaq 11, Kevin Durant 12, Akeem Olajuwon 13, Julius Erving 14, Moses Malone 15, Steph Curry
Okay.
16, Dirk 17, Giannis 18, Jerry West 19, Elgin Baylor 20. Dirk
So
at
my man,
17 is crazy though.
because his point, he's one of
What
the
the
top
fuck?
scoring. I knew he was gonna be top 20. He's top 20 in scoring.
Yeah, but Dirk better than Charles Barkley and Karl Malone and John
That ring,
Stockton.
that ring against the Heat hold a lot of weight.
Dirk not better than Charles Barkley though, man. No, I don't.
Curry
Or
is
KG, he not better than
Curry.
Kevin Garnett and Charles Barkley.
There was a time where people were picking Dirk over KG.
Yeah, you're right. It's weird, but like that's
There was a time Dirk was really
yeah.
getting the bucket.
We need to make another category like Hooper. That's what I
Curry
was
at
gonna say for
16
Kevin
is
Durant,
wild though with 4 rings.
and that's what I was saying. Like if we talking about just pure hooping ability, KD might you could make an argument KD's number 1.
Nah, if we do just hooping ability, I'm still going. My all time is Melo.
Melo up there too. If we just going just straight up,
Like
who
that
can
man
hoop
Melo.
the best? Yeah, Melo's up there.
I've
Where's
always said
Melo?
Melo is the best ISO player in NBA history. Like
69.
Melo.
Yes. You know what? That's probably the difference. If Melo would have got 2 rings,
If Melo
like
would have
KD,
got
he would have been
a
up there
ring,
too.
if
Yeah.
Melo would have got a ring, he probably would have changed his whole. Just like Chris Paul. Chris Paul get a ring, it changes their whole
Bro,
legacy.
Chris Paul is
I
29 on the list.
mean, Maybe because he got the assist record or somewhere near, right? Shit.
But is Melo that much worse than Chris Paul? Is
No.
Chris Paul that much better than Carmelo Anthony? No, right?
No.
How we get on
No.
basketball? What the fuck just happened? Oh, Olympics.
Yeah,
I look back over at the game. I'm like, wait, we was just talking about, but the Olympics
yeah,
did.
yeah. That's why I apologized before we did because I knew it was gonna go on a
It
basketball
happens.
rant.
Basketball is fun to argue about though, because it's
I
so
don't know, but the thing
subjective.
about it, I don't like I be so in and out about basketball. Like I
Yeah,
like talking about it because then I'd be like, oh damn, I didn't know that, or
yeah,
oh okay, cool. Like I might say some shit that's off, but shit, that because I'm going trying to go off memory more off facts.
yep. And then you just gotta we gotta piece it together and figure out what's going
That's
on.
why we got Google people. Google
Man,
is our best friend on this show. If you did not know,
boy, I'm telling you. I
we
mean,
don't
we
have
gonna
no
say some
background
shit and then
producers.
figure it out later. Ain't
we,
no pre-production. No, we gonna say
and
some
we don't
shit and then we gonna
and be like,
figure it
oh,
out.
then
Like, oh, we was wrong. Oh, we was right. Whoa, we was way off. Yeah. But that shit,
yeah,
Olympics is crazy. Like France, we should beat the shit out of France. Unless Wemby just magically turned into fucking Michael Jordan, a 7-7 Michael Jordan, then there's no chance that France is doing anything.
yeah. I don't. They got. I don't know. Serbia just. I don't know what the hell they was on, boy. But they was just, the Jets held Aaron Rodgers out of the practice today for bad weather. I done seen it and heard it all nowadays.
Bruh. I don't know how you feel about Aaron Rodgers. We're recording, by the way, just FYI.
What you mean? What am I?
Like, how do you think he's gonna bounce back? Do you think he'll be able to do?
I mean, anything can be a bounce back season from where he's coming from.
That's a
So,
good point. All you gotta do
so
is
everybody
play.
gonna be like, and then being 40 coming off an Achilles injury, I feel like, and I just want everybody to know, Kirk Cousins is going coming off the same injury, so I want the same respect for him if he could do it in Atlanta like he doing it with the Jets. So
Man,
let's not forget if we're gonna cut some, and also we're gonna cut Aaron Rodgers some slack for being 40 off an Achilles injury. We have to do the same with Kirk Cousins. So I
yeah.
don't right now. Let's go ahead and nip that in the bud. So when we get to football season, people are like Kirk Cousins suck. Look at him. It's like, bro, what? Aaron
Boy,
Rodgers got the same numbers.
that shit
So,
crazy. Oh,
but
hold on. Do you? Because this reminded me of a conversation I was having today. Do you think? Who do you think is better or will be better this year, the Falcons or the Steelers?
uh, I would say this only. I would say Falcons.
Yeah,
I'm going Falcons only because I low key like they squad low key. If Kirk Cousins is healthy and can actually play like Kirk Cousins,
mm-hmm.
then he's always been able to light the regular season up.
Yeah,
Like that's never been an issue. Like if you look at his numbers, dude got good numbers in the offseason. I mean during the
mm-hmm.
regular season. That's never been his issue. It's always been primetime games and playoffs.
Yeah.
Like so
He always been balling. He always put
and
up
then he went
numbers.
to a division like he's in a way easier division
Way
too.
easier.
Like all he could really got to worry about is Baker and the Bucks.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So
But
it's just like
this
he ain't
all
got to worry about the
stems
Lions, the
none of
fucking
that.
Packers, the Bears. Now he's out that division. He good, and then he got a young running back in Bijan,
Mm-hmm.
Drake London, Cal Pitts, and they got another receiver. I
Drake
forgot who they
London.
got.
Or you said Drake London?
I said Drake London, Cal Pitts. They got one more receiver. I forgot who it
Bijan.
was. They drafted a receiver, didn't
I
they?
don't remember.
They got a receiver.
Either way,
I gotta look it up. But
this
they got somebody
this
else.
all stems from yesterday on First Things First. They was talking about I forgot they were talking about the Steelers and they were saying that the Falcons was game one. That's week one for them.
Yeah.
But they all said like, well, the Steelers are gonna beat the Falcons. That's easy. And I was sitting there like, wait. Why are the Steelers just gonna beat the Falcons?
But
Like
one of them said, I don't know, that might be closer than you think. I forgot which one said it though.
But that shit, they both went 9-8. The Falcons got a clear upgrade on quarterback. We don't know about if the Steelers got an upgrade yet. I know you like Justin Fields, but
right,
is
but
he
will he be ready in new system?
Yeah, is he going to be ready right away? No, we don't know.
The only thing I can see is that the Steelers defense keep it a close game because it's their defense.
Yeah,
But other than that, I don't think it's gonna be a lights out game. Like if I was a betting man, that Steelers Packers game, and that did over under on points, if they had it somewhere at 45, I would probably do the under.
Yeah, I I think the Steelers are gonna fucking stink.
I don't. That's
To
what I'm
be
saying. I
honest
don't
with
think
you, I
that. I
think they're
don't
gonna
think
be
that's a high.
trash, bro.
I don't think that's a high scoring game at all.
Mm.
Like if week one, still, even though
I
I
just
do
mean in
like the.
general, though.
Well, yeah, yeah. I don't think they're gonna be a high scoring team. I think they might average like 17 points a game.
I mean, I can see that. What would you? Damn, I can't look it up because it's on full screen. What do you think they over under is? That's what I
Ain't it
want to
nine
know.
and a half? I think it's 9.5.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna back out and see what it look like. Cause
I can look it up. I think. Or can I?
okay, bet, yeah, bet. I can see. Yeah, because you went right off screen, but I guess it don't matter now because it still shows up. But yeah, I would imagine it's probably somewhere around 8.5. Because they just gonna say, hey, they always win 9 games or whatever. So that's probably, I would imagine it's somewhere floating around 8.5, 9, 9.5. Because I don't see how it could be any different. But there's no way they hit that. Damn, you still there? Oh shit. Let's see what they. Damn. They done took my boy out the meeting. But yeah, so to cover some space while my guys out of here real quick. Yeah, I don't see how the Steelers can get past 6 or 7 wins, bro. Like, it's no way. It's no way, man. Yeah, hold on. We'll just pause real quick and be right back. Damn, and I got that shit pulled up. That's the funny part. I finally, for anybody who's been watching faithfully, then you understand. We'll be back recording, by the way. You understand. I have not been able to get into my damn DraftKings on the show the whole year last year.
Oh,
I finally got it. I had to fucking download an app that gives DraftKings my location or some weird shit to show I'm actually in Kansas. Like, it doesn't make sense. But we finally got it. Let's see. Over-unders. Where are the over-unders? Exact results. Number 1 seed. No. Team specials. Would that be it? Oh, there we go. Who's we talking about? The Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh. Because I was saying it can't be. It got to be around 8 or 9, right? Like 8.5. There's no way they're getting 8.5. But that's not what it is. I'm just guessing. But like it can't be.
I said 9. I think I said 9.5. Oh.
I'm just gonna Google this shit because I'm struggling to find it.
That over under?
Yeah,
it's not on DraftKings yet.
It is, I'm sure, but I can't find that shit. 8.5.
Oh, okay, so yeah,
8.5. Yeah, right. What we were saying. Yeah, there's no way. I might put money on that. I just don't see how. Like Kenny Pickett to Justin Fields is maybe a slight upgrade. Like, if they was on Madden, we talking about you just traded your 70 quarterback for a 73.
Well, I mean, they got, what, 8 wins last year, right?
No, they won 9 games again.
Right. So if they got if they think it's 8.5, then why would you at least bet okay, if they won 9 with Mason Rudolph and Kenny Pickett, I think they can win 9 with Fields and Russell.
Bro, I forgot. This is one of the disagreements we had all year. Justin Fields don't win you. He's not winning you 9 games. Russell Wilson right now ain't winning you 9 games. They went 10-7 last year. They won more than 9 games.
So we saying 9. That's what I'm saying. And the
Hell
Sixers at eight
nah.
and a half.
So you think they're only one game worse?
But no, the thing about it is, I feel like Justin Fields is a better quarterback than them, so the defense can also win them games and then they won't have as worse quarterback play in some of those games that they had last year with Kenny Pickett and things like that.
I mean, that's a good point, but I just don't think it's like you said. They probably gonna run the ball a lot. It's gonna be some close games, and I just don't. Same way I don't trust Kenny Pickett to pull a game out. I don't expect Justin Fields to just pull games out.
Yeah, but I don't think Justin Fields or Russell Wilson is going to be.
You know what? Maybe if they get Aiyuk, maybe I can. I'll give them 9 if they get Aiyuk. Because now we're talking about Pickens and Aiyuk and Freiermuth
Yeah,
and the
but who
offensive
they
line
get?
cool.
And the 49ers just came out and said they don't have a package willing to accept from them because who they getting from the Steelers? And they don't want to give up the receiver Pickens,
Of course not.
so because they want a 1-2 punch. So
Draft
it's just like
picks.
who they get? Who? No, they want somebody for this year in return because they already waited. If they want to draft picks, they would have traded them before the draft. Like Nick Wright.
Or they might have been dumb. They might have just been dumb. Look what they did with Trey Lance, and everything they've done is kind of dumb. Why did
Okay,
you
well,
pay
so
Christian
at this point,
McCaffrey first?
that's so dumb if you just trade him. That's why they want pieces, and that's what. First thing first, I don't know. Like once again with Chris Broussard, they said the best trade for him is I think it's the Browns. But the thing about it is,
Nah.
the thing about it is, he can decline trades.
Basically, yeah. If they don't give him the contract, that's what I was saying. So he's kind of just he only. It's not that the contenders won't want him. It's that he can go to that team and say, "Well, guess what? I'm not signing if you don't do this. So you just getting me for a year."
Right, but the thing about it is, if that's what you're doing, the contenders ain't gonna do that for any. Like the contenders are getting rid of some of
Yeah,
their star receivers, so they're not gonna listen to somebody who's coming in trying to dictate a contract.
at all.
Like
They're not trying to
the
hear
only
none
people
of
who
that.
gonna listen to that is the people who fan base is like, go get Aiyuk. What are you
Yep.
doing?
So then it goes back to what we
But
were saying. Are you going to take the small haircut to play for a contender?
and it don't look like he is.
He don't want to. So guess
He
what,
want his
buddy?
money.
You finna go play with Jokic and
He
them in
about to go play
Serbia.
with the or he might just have to go back and play under the 49ers until he actually is free agent.
For 14 million.
Because obviously, if you tripping over money, then no, it ain't 14 million. Because the longer he hold out, the more money he losing.
Well, true,
So,
yeah.
so yeah,
Well, no, he's holding in right now, so he's actually participating, so he's not losing money. They were they were kind enough to allow him to hold in, so he's been practicing. Well, I don't know if he's been practicing, but he's been there in the facility.
You can't kindly let me hold in. If I want to, if our contractually is here, then I can't actually be here. Like, cause now you can't force me to hold out.
Yeah, they can
not pay me.
They've done that before. Teams have done that before. You're not coming to practice, nigga. The fuck, get out of here. Sign the contract or get the fuck out of here. Teams have definitely done that.
Find me if I'm not here. That's like
sign the contract.
But I technically.
It's sick.
You could do that.
It's a sick. It's some. You know what? I know it's happened for sure. Google. Where's Google?
Yeah, that's if they didn't. That's if they didn't tell the dude like to go seek a trade at X, Y, and Z. If you seeking a trade, obviously you don't want to be there and things like that. But I've never seen somebody like forcibly tell them like don't come or you can't sign or until you sign this contract. But I'm still technically under contract, so I can be at these facilities. I'm not doing nothing harm.
True, you're right. I guess most players just say fuck it. I'm not doing anything.
Right. Most players don't do nothing. That's why they get fined.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I wish they would try to find me, and y'all told me not. That's like a job saying, "Hey, I'm giving all y'all paid vacation, then you don't get paid on vacation." Like, whoa, hold on, you
like, wait a minute, you told me,
like
you made me take this vacation, and then you didn't pay me.
And
hold on,
you didn't pay me. Hold on, like, what are we doing here?
That's crazy.
Yeah, no. So he did it smart. He said, "I'm only making 14 million. These state taxes killing me." So I need to go and actually show up and not lose no money and then wait till I can get my contract.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I feel like I heard that somebody where they just like, no, we good.
I wish somebody, but even like, does that even sound right to you?
You're right.
Like,
but
force me. You can force me to not show up and then take money from me, I would sue the hell out of my team. You
Well,
wouldn't
maybe you
even know
just
what the hell
don't.
going.
Maybe you just don't. You just say, "No, we just don't even want you here. We're not gonna find you, but you got to go away
Okay,
until you
well that's a
sign the
discussion we
contract."
need to have. So then I'm not getting fined. So then there's reports coming out like he's losing hundred
Yeah,
thousand dollars a day and X, Y, and Z, and just like, wait, hold on, what? I ain't losing shit.
boy,
Like I already talked to the organization. We is a mutual agreement. Like don't come at me like that.
that shit crazy, bro. But yeah, that shit.
Damn, Malik Neighbors open wide down the field and he ain't getting the ball. He pitched week 1 of the playoffs. I
Uh,
mean preseason. This shit
it's
crazy.
already happening to him. Fuck, I know he
Damn.
hurt.
Then they try to force a pass to him and it's a pick. Oh no, that's Rogers. Never mind. I was there. I thought that was him.
Oh no.
It wasn't
Well,
Daniel Jones though, y'all.
well,
But
Steelers. That shit. Oh,
that's
another
Drew
thing I
Lock.
wanted
That's
to.
who it is. Oh my
Oh my
lord, Drew Lock
god,
shit is
I
shit.
forgot he on the Giants. That's right. Another thing I wanted to bring up before we get out of here and shit was the Caleb. What are we doing with
What?
Caleb Williams, bro? Like,
I don't know. I'm just sitting here. I'm here for the ride, man. With all
like,
these up, it's people is gonna
why?
be people is it's only gonna be one thing for people with Caleb Williams. This is gonna be it's gonna be both, and both sides is gonna be I told you so side. Nobody's gonna be in the middle. But I told you he was gonna be good, or it's gonna be like I told you he wasn't gonna be good. And me, I'm sitting in the middle because I just want them to be good because I just want to see the Bears actually have a good organization for once in a
Mm,
while. I kind of like they little, and then plus it's the NFC, so it's easy to
you
like
like
them
this
because we
shit?
don't really. No, I don't do that.
Hey, you can't
And it's
paint your.
kind
You can't be a nigga that paint your nails, and then this is like the.
of, I don't get. Okay,
Rawr.
so I don't get. I try to separate my like of footballness with their personality sometimes
Fair.
because it's just like because
Sometimes you can't
obviously
help it.
my favorite player is D Wade, so it's very easy for me. And then my favorite rapper is Meek Mill, so
Oof,
it's very
oof. You
easy for
got
me to.
two.
So
That's
like
tough, bro.
I've learned a long time to like separate personality from what I actually like
Fair.
about them, which is basketball and music.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's fair.
so with Caleb Woods, I just want him to be a good football player. Like some of this crap he was saying in college was irritating me a little bit, but that's back in college.
Hmm.
Hopefully you grew up a little bit now you're in the NFL. But I actually want to see that division. I mean, if he comes out and win that division this year, I ain't gonna have nothing but respect for it because
That
that
ain't
division
happening.
is tough. But I'm just saying if it happens, I ain't saying
Yeah,
if he's
yeah, yeah,
going
yeah.
to. I'm just saying if it happens, I'm like, bro, that's pretty tough to win that division
But can we
because
be
it
realistic? What's realistic numbers?
realistic
3,624
numbers 30
touchdowns. Is that fair?
30. I kind of feel like he's gonna have about 30
30 is
touchdowns.
crazy.
I
30,
think
34 led the league last year, or 30 whatever. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah,
I don't think we're
I
gonna
don't
have another
know.
down. 34 leading the league that was like the lowest in how long?
I don't know. Wow, it had to be a while.
Yeah, because Pat threw for 50 not what about 5 years
Yeah, if
ago.
not a
That's
couple
like,
few
so I'm
years.
just
Yeah.
saying like and then he threw for 48 a couple years ago or some
Oh,
shit like that. Like
let me see. NFL passing leaders. Let's check it out. 2023 last year, league leader was 36. Dak Prescott 32 was number 2. Jordan Love.
okay, yeah, last year, yeah.
Patrick
I'm talking about last
Mahomes
year.
the year before. Oh, I'm thinking this past year.
Oh yeah.
The year before that, Pat led the league with 41 touchdowns. Joe Burrow number 2 with 35.
All right.
Year before that is 43-41. Tom Brady, Matthew Stafford.
So we
40,
can
48, 40, 40, 40, 38.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
like
year was crazy. That was like wasn't that like
two,
2019 or something like
now this is
20 or something?
2020.
Yeah, it was like people were
That's
going
sick.
crazy that year.
So what? 30.
So it went
Ugh.
down. So it went down basically about 5 touchdowns
So what we
this
saying?
past year.
Ooh, 36
So no,
and
I think he'll probably have like.
30 puts. He's gonna be. That means he's a top 10 quarterback.
I think he's gonna sit somewhere between it's kind of a big margin because half of it stems off of
Mm.
if Allen stays healthy and things like that. So I want to say because I
Hey,
want to say
whoever,
because
how many times you said that sentence?
right, but he got Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Swift, and Oduze. Like, dude,
Yep.
I want to put his range somewhere between like 26 and 32 though. Like,
So
it's just like somewhere right there
what
with
I
like
what I
five
gave
rushing
him
touchdowns.
30. Well, okay, couple rushing, yeah. So 36 and 25 is basically exactly what Lamar had without the rushing.
36.
3,600 yards
Oh,
and
okay, okay.
and 24 touchdowns was Lamar. Derek Carr had 3,800 yards and
You talking
25
about Lamar's
touchdowns.
rushing year?
No, this past year, the MVP year, he had 36, 78, and 24 touchdowns passing. And that's what I mean. So it's like, can he do that with maybe like half of Lamar's rushing yards?
Yeah, but the only reason why
That'd be a
Lamar
great
did
year,
the only
honestly.
yeah, but the only reason why Lamar got the MVP for 3,600 passing yards is because he runs a lot.
True. Okay, how
So
about
he can't get as a
can he
rookie
beat Derek
36.
Carr?
What 30? Well, hold on.
3,800 yards, 25 touchdowns. That's Derek Carr.
His rookie year, he can beat Derek Carr,
So
and
that
that's great. That's a great rookie year. Like
yeah,
C.J. Stroud threw for how many? Like 40. Did he have like
44, 4108 and 23 touchdowns.
right? So, do we expect him to be as great as CJ? I don't think he's going to touch up there. Like, I don't think he's touching
Mm-hmm.
4,100, even
That
with the core he got now. That'd be kind of crazy.
that's why I said 36
But
ish is like
36 is
220 a
so
game.
right. Yeah. So I think he could sit somewhere around like Derek Carr,
Yeah.
like as a rookie.
So
But
that puts
people,
him
but
where Derek Carr, Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith,
right.
35 and 20
30,
something touchdowns, 3,500 yards and 20
as a
something
rookie though,
touchdowns
but
as
he
a
needs
rookie.
to
That's
he
rookie
needs
of
to
the year
elevate from there. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
for like
But he needs
hands
to
down.
unless one of the rookies have like 1,200 yards and 12
But I
touchdowns. But
honestly think if he has a year like that, me and you might be like, that was a really solid year. But I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed. I think a lot of people expect a 4,030
yeah,
because
only
no
because
Bears
no
quarterback has
Bears
ever
has ever
done
did
either of
it.
those.
But y'all want him to get in his rookie year is crazy work though. Like
Four thousand. Like, come
y'all
on,
really about
yeah,
to force y'all franchise records on this man his rookie year.
yes, that's sick.
That's like being a highly scouted fucking quarterback for like the NCAA, and they were like he should break the franchise record
Yeah,
for passing yards this year. Be like, well, what about I got to have receivers? You know that,
it's like,
right?
wait, I need to know how the offense works. I don't even know how to call the audibles all the way yet. What are you talking about? I don't know how to fucking do
But then when
everything.
you think about it, for 4,100, Herbert did it too, right? 4,000 his rookie year. Did he break the rookie record?
I think so. Let's go see Herbert. Let's check Herbert out. Where is he
He
at?
broke the record for most passing yards as a rookie.
He had 43, 36, and
Yeah,
31
that's the
touchdowns
record
with 10
for
interceptions.
that was his rookie year.
Yeah, Caleb's not probably doing that. That's what I
That was
mean.
a
Like,
crazy rookie year, bro. We thought
yeah.
Herbert was really about to be next up.
I mean, even his next year, 5,038 touchdowns.
Yeah, but 5,000 yards and 38 touchdowns is crazy. Like, bro, you really just airing that bitch out and not scoring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but it's like people really think Caleb is going to come in and put up 300 yards a game and score two
No.
touchdowns a game. That's what we expecting from him. 280, 290 in a game with two
Okay,
to
so
three touchdowns every
what he
game.
needs to do is do solid against the good teams, but kill the bad teams.
Bro, like,
You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so it's just
Have
like,
score
we playing
56, yeah.
we playing the Panthers today. I need 350,
I
three
have to put up
touchdowns,
6
or
touchdowns and 400 yards, yeah.
just to average out when I play somebody like the fucking Rams or
Yeah.
Seahawks or some shit like that.
Yeah. What is
But
their schedule?
or
That's what I want to know too.
I know they got the Packers twice, the
Well,
Lions
yeah.
twice, and and the Vikings twice.
I just mean
So,
outside of they shit. Like, what's they schedule?
because it's hard because they can honestly lose to the Lions and Packers
Ooh,
twice.
they the beginning of their
Yeah,
schedule is soft.
they back end is hard. Like they first 9
Pause.
games is soft. Yeah.
Hey, we not gonna get too pause. We not gonna get too deep into the pause game, but that was a pause. They back end is hard. It's crazy.
Yeah,
But
but I mean,
let's move on. Let's move on. But yeah. Packers. See, this is going backwards. Packers, Seahawks, Lions, Vikings, 49ers, Lions, Vikings, Packers, and that's like that's whole second half of their season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is every division game.
Win one.
They don't play a divisional game until the end of the year.
Yeah.
They
got them the last 7 weeks.
Yeah, they got Titans, Texans, Colts, Rams, Panthers, Jaguars, Commanders, Cardinals, Patriots before they play any divisional game.
The only team that I can see them winning is the Titans out of that stretch.
Oh, they can beat the Patriots. They can beat the Cardinals, Commanders. They could get Titans, Colts is like 50-50. If we give them that, that's 1, 2. Titans, Colts, Panthers is 3.
Want the Colts to win
I'm with you, though. That's why I said it's 50-50, and I'm leaning more towards the Colts. But let's just give him that. Let's say he balls out, right? So that's Titans is 1, Colts is 2. They losing to the Texans. They losing to the Rams. Panthers is 3. Jaguars, they losing to the Jaguars unless they just, for some reason, fall apart. Commanders, they can beat the Commanders. That'd be 4. Cardinals, to me, is 50-50, but I'm leaning more towards Bears, so that's 5.
Yeah, I'm leaning Bears against the Cardinals.
Patriots, 6. And then, so you going into the last stretch, 6 and 3.
6 and 3 going
6 and 3, 5 and 4, depending on the Colts game. If we don't give them the Colts game, they going into the end of the year 5 and 4.
Who's their first game again?
They Titans.
Oh, okay. We talking about week 1 is Titans.
Yeah, we gave them that one. So 5 and 4 going into the last stretch of the season is
5
disgusting.
and 4, and you ain't even played a division game yet. And to be honest, I haven't seen the Bears enough play in that core to say they can beat the Packers or the Lions once.
Now so think about the other thing.
4 losses on that as well.
They got 8, so 6 of their 8 is divisional, right? The other 2 games are Niners, Seahawks. So Niners, you chalk that up as a loss pretty much. So what are we talking about? So
they're going to have 9 losses in my book.
That's what I'm saying. And we want Caleb to put up 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns and win 7 games. I don't see them
beating the Niners. I don't see them beating the Packers either time, or I don't see them beating the Lions either time. They fucking around might split with the Vikings.
Go 1 and 6 in divisional game, or 1 and 5. Ooh. So we talking about 7 and 10?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And that's the same record they had last year.
Yeah, so you did all that and you just go 7 and 10 again? That's disappointing.
But the crazy thing about it is, what changes do you make? Because you went crazy the year before for Caleb Williams. So
you just hope Caleb get better?
Yeah, it is like at that point you just like, okay, hopefully we just get better next year or go crazy on defense.
And that's my point. That's my whole point about the expectations for Caleb is like ridiculous. Look, we going through the schedule and it's like, okay, let's be realistic. If they are a little better on offense and a little worse on defense, maybe whatever the fuck happens, yeah, they end up 7 and 10. Oh, okay, they go 8 and 9. That's disappointing.
That's not gonna get them in a.
It might get them in the playoffs.
It might get them in the playoffs.
If the NFC gets weird this year, like it might just barely get them in.
I don't know because it might not, because we did this already.
Oh yeah, you're right. No,
I think the Vikings. I mean, not the Vikings. I think the Lions and the Packers for sure from that division.
Yeah. We need to redo this. We need to redo the playoff shit next week, like and do it again, because I think we did it before the draft or right after the draft.
We can do it easy at the top of our head. Like we already know the 49ers winning their division.
True.
Lions probably win the North. Lions.
Packers. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Like, it don't really matter. So that's 2 from that division. You got I think Atlanta might. Is Atlanta better than the Bears?
Yeah, but they could easily win their division. That's the problem with that. So they're in.
Right.
Yeah. So that's
the Bucks could win that too. Like, but I think.
So let's go through. Let's do it real quick. So you said Niners,
right,
out the NFC West.
Yeah.
We're both going Falcons out the NFC South.
Right.
Either Packers or Vikings out the NFC North, and then
No,
the other one,
Lions.
Lions or Packers. So
Right, but the other one's the wild card.
the wild card. So that's 4.
Easily. That's the other one's gonna be the 5 seed.
NFC East. We saying Cowboys.
I think that's the Eagles and the Cowboys both, but the other one's gonna be the other wild card. So really, everybody's fighting for the 7th spot in the NFC.
Yeah, but it's 8.
The NFC.
I get, but here, so peep this. So teams that are battling out for that last wild card spot are, oh fuck, we didn't say Rams, we didn't say Seahawks. What about the Buccaneers? What about the Vikings?
Exactly.
Maybe if something gets weird, they might be good because they run the ball 700 times.
I don't realistically. I don't see them in the playoffs this year.
Yeah,
as
that's
much
tough.
as I want to see them, that 7th spot gonna be.
Yeah, you got, what was that? That was Falcons, Rams, Seahawks is 3, and then you throw the Bears in there. That's 4 teams fighting for that spot. So you have to have a winning record at minimum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's tough. That's why I feel bad for Caleb. Like, it's not fair for him to have these expectations. Like Nick Wright talking about he's gonna take the Bears to the Super Bowl. Why? Like, what makes them? What do you mean? Like, they literally will have to start the year off like 7-0 to make this work.
Yeah, or at least 6-2.
6 and yeah, some
before going into the bye, like 6. I don't know how many games they got going to, but I think it's like 8 or 9. I think it's 9. If anything, is they don't have to start 7-2, 6-1 somewhere. It gotta be a crazy ass number going into the bye, to where when they hit the last stretch
and they doing the divisional games,
they can drop a few and still be ahead of the market.
They bye week is week 7, so they got be 1, 2. Hold on, because this ain't got numbers on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the Jaguars game will be their last game. So Titans, Texans, Colts, Rams, Panthers, Jaguars.
5 and 6. They at least got to be 5-2.
But I don't see that
going into the bye.
The Jags, they probably losing. Rams, they probably losing. Texans, they probably losing. So most likely you going into the bye week 3-3.
3-3.
And then you got 3 games to kind of flip that back. You got Commanders, Cardinals, Bears out of the bye week, and then it's just all division. You're fucked. You're like, that's terrible.
Commanders, Cardinals, who?
Commanders, Cardinals, Patriots. You can flip it and be 6-3 going into your division stretch.
We ain't heard much about the Cardinals, but
I think they're gonna be nice.
They was scary. I mean, they was sneaky good.
End of the year, especially at the end, like, Kyler got back going. Yeah, they was running the ball for like 270 a game.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They could fuck around and be like 8-11. I mean 7-11 when niggas look 6-11. My fault.
6-11. Yeah, I know what you
meant.
meant.
And then when we look up, and then everybody gonna be like, "What the?
What
fuck?
happened? How'd they get worse?" But long as Caleb throws for 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns, nobody will care what their record is. We're gonna be like, "Look, they got the guy. They just need to work on whatever."
So this is.
I think he's gonna throw a bunch of picks, bro. I think that's a problem.
Who's the other rookie quarterback saying right now?
Who's actually gonna play?
Yeah.
Maybe Drake May.
Nah,
maybe
I think they got Brissett might start over there.
Then nobody.
Jaden Daniels not playing.
They was talking about him maybe not playing the whole year.
So basically, they giving the rookie of the year to Caleb,
unless somebody like Malik Neighbors just go, "Hey, I got 1,212 touchdowns. Now what?"
So Caleb Williams had
Sam Howell on the Seahawks. By the way, I don't know who the fuck the Commanders' backup is.
So if Caleb Williams had 38 and 26, and Neighbors had 1,110 touchdowns, but their record is around the same, who wins Rookie of the Year?
I think it's gonna that would depend solely on record, because if the Bears have a good record, even if their defense is the best defense in the league, we're gonna give that to Caleb.
If they 6-11, the Giants is
1,100 yards and 11 touchdowns is crazy for a rookie.
Didn't Justin Jefferson do that? Oh, Garrett Wilson?
I'm about to hold on. Let's see. Who was the last wide receiver rookie of the year?
Garrett Wilson. Remember him and
Oh,
Sauce won it both the same year.
okay. Last year, yeah. What he had? Let me see what he had.
He had over 1,000. I know that for
He
sure,
had
didn't he?
11. No, if the I just thought, yeah, he had 1,100 yards and 4 touchdowns. If Malik Neighbors has
Oh
10
shit.
touchdowns, he's winning Rookie of the Year hands down. That's why I was like, if any other like random position goes crazy like touchdown wise and then has like a good year yardage wise, they're gonna win over 38 and 25 for sure. Because that puts you just like you're like the 15th best quarterback in the league. That means he didn't light the league up. He just came in and he was serviceable,
Right.
which is
But
okay.
1100 and even 1106 might be just like
Would be
damn.
yeah.
Well,
You might be like, oh shit, look at this guy going crazy.
all you need
Jamar
is six
Chase.
touchdowns.
Jamar Chase won it. Okay, see, Jamar Chase won Rookie of the Year with 1455 and 13
Yeah.
touchdowns.
Yeah, because you remember JJ broke it the next year.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, see, and that's what I mean. Like,
Remember he broke the record, and JJ came the next year and broke it with 14, right?
let's see. Well, whatever happened, it couldn't have because
Who
Garrett
came?
Wilson
Somebody came.
won the next year. He won Rookie of
Somebody
the Year
came.
next
Oh,
year.
was it somebody came and then somebody broke their record?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who was JJ?
Oh, see, never mind. Kyler Murray won Rookie of the Year with 3,700 yards and 20 touchdowns and 12 picks.
Yeah, but who was the
What was his rushing?
who else was drafted that year?
Let's see what the vote. The voting is. It was Kyler Murray number 1 and Josh Jacobs number 2, and then AJ Brown. Josh Jacobs had 1,100 yards, 1,150, and 7 touchdowns. But it's like, yeah, so I guess it really depends. If somebody else pops off and he has something like that, 3,800 yards, 3,700 yards, and 25, 26, 27 touchdowns, he's not going to win. That's rough, though.
1,100 rushing yards though as a rookie is kind of tough too.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If any rookie has a standout year and Caleb has that type of year, 36, 37, 38, under 4,000, he's going to lose. Because it's like the other shit is like astronomical.
Yeah, but now that how many yards? But now we got to look at who was the quarterbacks in Sauce year in order for Sauce to win it, because I can see why.
I mean,
Jamar
Garrett
won
Wilson
it with 13. I mean, yeah, Garrett Wilson. I can see why Jamar won it with, because he broke the rookie record for most
Brock
receiving
Purdy,
yards in
Kenny
who was
Pickett.
what? Right, exactly. So that's why he won it, because
Yeah, number 2 in voting was Kenneth Walker. Oh yeah, with 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. Yeah,
yeah, for the
that's
Seahawks.
crazy.
So it's just like it really just depends on
Chris
the draft
Olave, 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns.
because they already handpicking Caleb. Caleb already got the upper hand.
Yeah,
On
he's Rookie of the Year and he has to lose it.
he has to lose it. So
that's crazy.
that's why I just. And then, to be honest, that Kenny Pickett and Garrett Wilson draft was wide open.
Hold on, wait. How the fuck? Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, C.J. Stroud, we love C.J. Stroud right here. You know, you love him, I love him. We both think he had a good year. How the fuck did he beat Puka Nacua? Why?
Puka had what?
1486 and 6 touchdowns.
He would have won. He would have won that in any other year.
Any other year, yeah. He smoked everybody up, maybe except Jamar Chase. That's the only other person he wouldn't have beat.
Won his division.
That's crazy. But that's what I mean with the Caleb shit. He has to, for the quarterback, he has to win.
For what?
What was their record?
His stats.
41 and 23 with 5 picks. And he only had like 3 going into the last like 3 weeks.
Yeah, so basically Caleb.
But it's because he got him to the playoffs. That's really what we did. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
He got him to the playoffs, and he had a cool year.
Without the playoffs,
I don't think so. 41, but Puka 1,500 yards almost.
But you got to think it was a down year for quarterbacks, so that 4,100 still put him in top 10.
That's true. That's true. The touchdowns
so
didn't know.
So it made it look like he was dealing, but it was like everybody. Pat only threw 4,100.
True.
So it's just like it's kind of off on the year because 1,400 receiving yards would have easily wiped the table the year with Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, like crazy. He would have been hands down Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, or even against Chase.
Nah, Jamar
That
Chase.
hell,
Jamar Chase had the same yards, but he had double the touchdowns. So that would have been a
I thought you
little.
said what he
He
had.
had 1480 something and 13
Oh, 14.
touchdowns.
Oh, okay. I thought you said he had 13.
No. He had
Okay.
four. He had almost 1500 yards too. But that's what I mean is like you have to win. He's gonna have to win. Look, the last quarterbacks to win Rookie of the Year, it's not a lot actually. C.J. Stroud, Justin Herbert because he broke records.
Right.
Dak or Kyler.
You either got to win or break a record.
That's it. Kyler, Dak got it because he won. Because what was his stats weren't crazy that year. There's no way they were crazy.
No, his rookie.
His rookie year was, it's exactly what we've seen with Caleb. 3,600 yards, 23 touchdowns. That's what I expect. Somewhere around there. 35 to 3,700 yards, 20 to 25 touchdowns is very typical of a rookie year. That's a great
Right.
rookie year. That's a rookie of the year,
right.
rookie year.
Right. Even if he don't win it because the receiver went off, you still going back to your
Yes.
to your office. Like, I think my quarterback
He's
did a lot
doing
of good
yes.
things this year, and I feel like we can expand from this.
Yep.
So yeah, but throwing for anything under 3,500.
Oh yeah, you did bad.
Yeah,
You did real
like
bad.
35
That's fucked
and
up,
17,
ain't it?
35, 17, and 8. Like, wait, what's going on?
That's so
like,
fucked up, bro. He is stuck in such a bad spot. Like, he can't do anything. Like, he has to literally throw for like 5,000 yards. Like, he has to go. No, but if he does that, people are gonna be. That's disappointing.
No, I'm saying at least, as in like.
Yeah,
people still probably think he had a decent rookie year with 3,500. But
he's
if they
gonna
see
get
a 4,
killed.
a 3, and a 4, it can say 3,499. They gonna be like, it won 35.
I think honestly, if he throws 3,500 yards, he's gonna get killed. They gonna kill him in the media.
How was 3,500 killed, but then 3,600 is up? That's my rookie of the year. So 100 more yards is.
I honestly even 36 is gonna be. Wow, that's all he did. He's supposed to be the next great quarterback. Which is funny because people didn't do that with Lamar. They're like, look, he can throw the ball now when he put up those same numbers. It's fucked up. It's all about
Lamar
expectations.
Also has 1,000 yards with it.
True.
Rushing.
I don't know. It's really gonna come down to do they win or not? Because I think if he throws for 4,030 and they win 3 games, people are gonna be like, okay, that it didn't mean anything. Like y'all put up a bunch of numbers and lost every game. So it's like, but if he puts up 3,200 yards and 21 touchdowns and they win, they go 11 and 6. Yeah, it's gonna be like, okay, but he didn't do shit, but they winning.
Isn't that half of Matt Ryan's career? 5,000 yards and 7 wins.
Wasn't it so nice that when Mahomes just on the Pittsburgh Steelers that week 1, just here's 350 and 3 touchdowns, and everybody's like, whoa, what the fuck is this? And then he did it again and again and again and again. Everyone's like, whoa. Where is this coming from? No expectations.
They probably should have knew that when week 17 he threw for 3 something and 3 touchdowns against the Broncos.
But there was no expectations on Pat. That's what I mean is like, and look what he did.
No
expectations on Justin Herbert, and look what he did, and it was amazing. And now we got this guy, and he finna just, no matter what he does, unless he goes fucking crazy and wins games, he's gonna get killed in the media.
And we're crazy, but the only reason why there was no expectations on Pat because nobody thought anybody could be as great as Brady so quick, and nobody knew. And Pat came with a different type of playing style.
Yeah, so but you got to think too. People was killing the Chiefs for taking him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So there was no expectation. There was more just like, why did he do it? I'm not expecting him to be good for the next couple of years because he's nothing but a gunslinger and an interception prone quarterback. So it's just like we was not talked about a lot X, Y, and Z until they saw him week 17 against the Broncos when Alex Smith said, and they was like, oh, he might be a problem.
I don't think so. I think me and you thought that because we watched the games. I think the people nationally that was kind of half-ass paying attention to the Chiefs still didn't think about Pat until that Steelers game, where it was like, wait a minute. All right, now he's the full-time starter. He's coming in and he throw 350 and 3 touchdowns. Like what? And on a comeback, if I'm not mistaken, like the first of many.
Right.
But it's like, I just think it's expectations are ridiculous.
So it's just like, but now we getting too high on and we have to put so much expectations on every quarterback that's supposed to be a first rounder. So like
Yeah, it's
Shador's gonna
sad.
come in with
The
expectations,
same type of
but
shit.
like
Yeah.
we did the same shit with Bryce Young, even though we
Yep.
knew Bryce Young wasn't that type of quarterback.
Yeah.
Like we did the same thing with Kyler Murray, Justin. I mean, not Justin Fields was in that category. Well, CJ, I don't know. We just put so much
Nobody gave a
expectation
fuck
on
about CJ. That's the crazy part. It's
as a
that
number
number
just because
one.
Bryce
Trevor
Young is that number
Lawrence,
one. Yeah, Trevor
Kyler.
Lawrence. That's
Yeah, if you get number one, it's
Bryce,
like
and then it's just like, oh, he has to. Even though the nigga number two is number two technically, and
yeah.
y'all just like, he can have
It's cool
time to
though.
mature a little bit.
Yeah,
He's just
let him
number
give him a
two.
year or two.
Yeah,
But you
right,
number
but the number
one,
one.
you got to
Right, you
ball
number
out.
one, so you got to get 4,000, my guy. So it's just like that. It makes no sense to me. It's just like Pat Mahomes had no expectation because he was drafted 15th
That's
overall or
crazy.
something like that at the end of the draft. And Justin Herbert was a top 10 quarterback, but he was like the fourth quarterback off the board, wasn't he? Or something like that during that draft.
Something, yeah.
Like, yeah, so it's just like, you know what they say, the first three quarterbacks, and after that, and it's just like, it is what it is.
Wait, week one of Pat's crazy year was the Chargers game? I don't fucking know. That's
His first
crazy.
year?
Yeah.
I can't remember that far ago.
That's because I thought the first game was that Steelers game, but it's not. When was the Steelers game? The second game. Okay.
Did we win? We beat the Chargers, though, right?
Yeah, we beat the Chargers. Yeah, and it was a comeback because we won 42-37. He had 322 yards and how many touchdowns?
With 300 yards, probably about 3.
6. That was why. That was the game where people were like, hold on. What just happened? This man had 6 touchdowns.
Because, I mean, he had 50 touchdowns, which means he averaged about 4 a game.
Boy, yeah. He had 33, 26, and 6 with no picks and 1 sack. And everybody was like, hold on, what the fuck is going on?
And then he doubled it. Then that next week, he doubled it with another 3 and 5, didn't he?
Game 1, he had 250 and 4. He was really going...
What are you talking about? So against the Chargers?
Against the Chargers, yeah.
He had 250 and 4. Yes. And then he had 350 and 6.
320 and 6 touchdowns, yeah.
I mean, I'm going to hit 1,000 by week 3.
And it was all of these games are one-score games. Like 28, 20, or like 38. Yeah, it was
We had the
sick.
31st ranked defense that year. Remember, that's the same year we went 52-51 with the Rams, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. God damn, that was a good year. But
that Ram game was cracking, boy. I remember watching it. I was up on my shit. I remember Chris Jones got that sack fumble. I was up there screaming. Then right after that, nigga, I was like, oh my God.
But I told you one of them days, bro, I fell asleep. The TV was on. I woke up at like 4 in the morning, and that game was just playing on the TV because it was on YouTube. Just the full game was on, and I just like woke up and just sat there and watched that whole shit. It was crazy.
That game was crazy, bro.
But Caleb Williams, I feel bad for you, man. You got a soft spot in my heart this year. I don't know. I'm not like I'm not like.
Don't tell that to Caleb Williams. I want to have a party with you.
You're right. I don't look at him like, oh, he's the next Mahomes. He's the next great. I don't look at him like that. So I don't have that same expectation. I hope he's good. If he is that will be fun. That'll be really fun. But I just don't have that expectation. That's fucked up to put that on him like that.
Yeah.
And that man's 5'9", so stop it. He 5'10". That's the part that's gonna fuck people up when they see him out there. It's like, damn, he's small. Like, yeah, he's 5'11" with fucking cleats on. Like, nobody paid attention to that part, but
they don't say that too much until he gets smacked by somebody. They're gonna be like, whoa, damn, he is a small dude.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Freestyle episode. Pretty good freestyle episode, I feel like.
We didn't have no topics, we was just going.
None. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Football coming back. Guess what's coming back, y'all? College football as well.
College football on the way. That's tough. It's hard to. I need one of them days, Saturday or Sunday during the football season. I need one free day. That shit hurt.
I can't wait to wake up on Saturday mornings, make my cup of coffee, turn on Sunday morning. You know those fall days where you can sit on the porch with the hoodie and shorts on. You just like,
man. Hey,
like, yeah.
Just know, Remember, I'm keeping that in mind. Jalen Daniels is
Hook them
going to have
horns,
a better
Quinn
season than
Ewers.
Quinn Ewers. He's Jalen
He sound like he
Daniels.
wants to put some money on
Say
this
his
guy. Listen,
name.
we got to put some money on this guy.
We can put some
Everybody
money
want to
on it,
hear
but
it.
we got to figure
Everybody,
out what are we putting
everybody
money
want to
on.
hear it.
Individual stats. We'll figure that out later. We'll text. We'll figure out something. We'll work one out.
Everybody want to know, man. Since you want to do it, we're gonna make this a Facebook,
Bet.
like what are we doing here? Like,
We could do that. We could definitely do that. But so,
it,
go ahead.
no, that's it. Hook them horns, man. You know.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. And next time you see us, we will have a bet on the table. Wow. Ready to go.
Yeah.
But see you guys later. Peace.